Alright, so I'm going to show you how to add the cut line in Illustrator so that you guys can have the printer easily cut out for you your ornaments. So to start, you should have this open in Photoshop. I want you to hide this layer to copy. If you do and you have some stuff bleeding out into the edges, maybe you just filled the whole thing with green or something like that, you need to get your magic wand tool, turn this back on, get your magic wand tool, making sure you're on layer 2 copy, and select all the black, and then go to those other layers and push delete, similar to like the Air Force One project that we did in class. Okay, so I'm going to hide that layer. You're going to Control-Shift-I to invert your selection so it just puts circles around our ornaments. Go to Paths, and then you're going to say Make Work Path from Selection. And then you should have something that looks like this. Next, you're going to go File, Export, Paths to Illustrator, Work Path, OK. Go out to your H drive, create a new folder and call it Ornament, within your computer graphics folder if you'd like. I'm going to put video at the end of mine since this is for the video. And I want to name this to Pain, or for whatever hour you're in, that's what you want to put for the number. Your last name, and then you want to put Ornament Path. Okay, save. Again, making sure that layer 2 copy is off. We're going to go File. So we just see the 2 ornaments with the transparent background. Save as. This time we're going to save it as a PNG. And you're going to just call it to last name ornament, and then say save. Okay. Going out to your H drive. So for you might go Start, and then go here, click on your name. It'll pull up this box for your H drive, ornament, and we're going to open up that ornament path. And it looks like I didn't save mine in the correct spot, so I'm going to go File, Save As, and make sure it's in that folder that I wanted in, which is Ornament Video. Okay. So while Illustrator is opening, you want to go out to Classroom, and there's this file called Roland Versaworks AI. Open in a new window. Download that. While that's downloading, Illustrator should be almost opened up. It will take a second to open. Say OK. Everything load in. So the printer only communicates with Illustrator, that's why we're having to put it into Illustrator so that it will work. Okay, so once this is open up in Illustrator, you're going to, if you hover over right here, you see your paths will start to pop up. You got to go slow though. So I want to select both of those paths. To do that, I'm going to click once on the first path, press and hold Shift, and while I'm doing that, hover over and select the second path. I'm going to click Properties, Stroke. So by now that file that we just downloaded should be there. I'm going to click this little library book stack, and I'm going to say Other Library. From here I should go to my downloads, and if I scroll through my downloads I should have a Roland Versaworks file. Okay, so I'm going to double click on that, and that's going to load in those swatches. I'm going to select the pink. Okay, and so you see it switches it and puts in the fill. I want to make the fill nothing and make my stroke pink. And then at one point, and that should be good. Alright, so you can see we have this pink. I can actually click out, and so I've got my pink, and I'm good there. So I'm going to go File, Place, go navigate to my H drive, to that ornament file, and I'm going to open up that PNG file that I just saved. Okay, and so it should show up a little preview, and then that little corner where it's wanting you to intersect, you want to intersect it with the exact corner of your bounding box on Illustrator. So I'm going to click there to intersect it. I might Control plus to zoom in a little bit, okay, to make sure it lines up. So right now, if I go to my layers and I expand, this part is on top, so I'm going to click and drag that below so that the cut line is on top. Okay, so that looks right. If it's not, you can always use your arrow keys to kind of move things around to get it where you want. The pink is what's going to cut. So if you have anything outside of it, it's going to cut off your ornament and leave some awkward things in there. So make sure you have it exactly where you want it. Okay, so I'm going to click on the outside of it. I'm going to say File, Save As. Again, I'm going to call it to, or your hour, your last name ornament, final, PDF. Okay, and I'm going to save as a PDF. Range, just the first page. I'm going to say save. Okay, so that has been saved. Save PDF. If you have multiple ornaments that you're wanting to turn in, you don't have to redo the cut paths every single time. All you have to do is make sure that your Photoshop file is saved without the black, and it's saved as a PNG. Okay, so to fix that, or to go in and place another one, all you do is click here, push, you can hide that or remove it. So if you turn off that view, and then you can go find your second ornament and pull that, and just as long as you have this already drawn, you don't need to redo the work paths every time. So to submit, you're going to go out to Classroom, and you're going to go here to your Google Forms, the CG ornament submissions. So all you'll do is put in your last name, your first name, add your file, go find your PDF that you just saved. It's only going to pull up and let you put in submit PDFs. So if you saved it as anything else, that would be why it's not showing up as it should. Okay, so see, that was the only file that would show up. Say upload and submit. So you're only going to turn anything in that you want me to actually print to this box. The actual assignment itself gets turned in here.